What is good, YouTube? We got an NBA post-game show for y'all today. I had to hop on after my man Jimmy Butler, Jimmy G Buckets, just put on a performance for the ages. 40 points, 13 assists, 11 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks in 45 minutes. It's actually closer to 46. He played 45 in like 44 seconds or something like that. 14 of 20. What is that? 60% from the field. Just absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd game from Jimmy Butler. He could do no wrong. And sorry, 14 out of 20 is 70%. My bad. Plus 20, obviously everything he did was just amazing out there. On the defensive end, he was guarding LeBron. He was slowing LeBron down the entire time. On the offensive end, he was getting the switches. He was getting the switches caused by the Lakers' inability to adjust, I guess, because he was still getting KCP in the post. He was working Markieff Morris because he was too quick. Like, he got the ball against Markieff Morris when he was on the perimeter, and then he went to the post when KCP switched onto him so he could beat him in different ways. And he was going at LeBron. He was going at everyone. He was going at everyone. I cannot believe what we just saw single-handedly. Single-handedly, my man. I mean, Tyler Hero, crazy finish with the lay at the end against Caruso, with the and one to ice it when they were already up 9 with like a minute left. He still got the and one. Duncan Robinson made some shots, but like 3 of 10 from the three-point line, so he wasn't doing too much. Crowder, not too efficient. Olynyk came through, man. Olynyk, whenever, honestly, I talk a lot about how Olynyk might not be like someone that you want to pay a lot of money, or you might not always want him on your team because he's a liability sometimes, but he shows up in big games, man. You can't tell me he doesn't show up in big games. And he just did it again, man. 17 points, 5 of 9 off the bench, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 7 rebounds. And man, the Lakers just, Anthony Davis got into foul trouble, so you couldn't have Anthony Davis on Jimmy Butler for, after like the first quarter or so. They had to move him off him because he had four fouls like early in the third. So early in the first half, he had 4 fouls, and they opted to keep him in. Which I thought was smart, but they had to ease his defensive assignment because Jimmy was just getting to the line at will. 14 free throw attempts for Jimmy Butler, 12 of 14 at the line. Just whenever anything was, up for grabs a little bit, Lakers took the lead. Lakers pulled it close a couple times after Miami had an 8-9 point lead. He would just get to the line, just completely aggressive. I was a little bit puzzled by his opting into passing a lot, especially last game. The first 2 games actually, but the first game was such a blowout, then it was like, all right, whatever. But the second game, he had a great game last game too. It was like 25 points, 13 assists and 8 boards, I think, which is insane to follow that up with this crazy game. But he was like passing too much. He was passing too much. He needed to go to the rim. I gave it to only being 2 days off of that crazy ankle. Like, he sprained his ankle hard in game 1. So I was like, okay, like, he's not trying to go all the way aggressive. But this time he was like, fuck it. If we're going to lose, that's basically a sweep. 3-0 down. Too tough to come from that one. And man, he did what he had to do on the Lakers end. Like, Marcus Morris was knocking down shots. Kuzma finally showed up. They both matched 19 points off the bench for each of them. So 38 points, just Morris and Kuzma. LeBron, 25 points, 10 boards, 8 assists. Traveled a lot. 8 turnovers, you can see that here. Davis, 5 turnovers, 4 fouls early in the second, so he couldn't be aggressive. He had foul trouble in the first half too, so like his defensive aggression had to tone back a little bit, which is a huge factor for them. He just wasn't supernova like he was in game 2, where he knocked down like every shot. Man, but we gotta break it down. We gotta break this Jimmy Butler game down. We got 249 highlights, so a short highlights. I love this from House of Highlights. Let's get it, baby. Let's watch these because I cannot believe what we saw. Do we want the volume? Let's get the volume.
This is the free throw, and the Lakers with the early lead.
Easy.
Jimmy Butler drive.
Easy. What are you doing? Like, you're just gonna let him go? You're just gonna switch?
Early lead. Jimmy Butler drives and finishes.
Right here, Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got Davis on him down this time. Feet inside.
His playmaking, I've been talking about his playmaking for years now. Years since he was in Chicago. I was talking about how he's a major playmaker and he could navigate an offense. I got receipts. And 13 assists to follow up last game's 13 assists with today 12. Did he have 12 or 13 today? He had sorry. I have to peep. 13. Back-to-back 13-point assist games in the finals. In the finals when they need him because everyone's out. Dragic is out. Bam is out. They are the primary play creators.
Robinson, another nice pass.
Maybe, I don't know if Bam or Jimmy is higher on the hierarchy, but definitely Dragic.
And 13 assists, a career high for him in game 2.
See? Just on LeBron, poking it out from back.
And 13 assists, a career high for him in game 2. Then with the steal down the other end, they throw it ahead to Butler, and Butler throws it down. And Frank Vogel, twice as many turnovers as they have field goals right now.
Too easy. In and out.
Butler drives, spins, goes right to the...
Bully him. KCP had no shot against Jimmy Butler tonight. Oh my God, let's go.
Butler drives, spins, goes right to the rim, and gets it a fall. Jimmy Butler now gets him a new possession here. Olynyk to Butler.
Jimmy with the
Butler
jab,
to the basket.
Kuzma.
Couple of fakes. Backs away, nails it.
The fadeaway game was nasty today. Fadeaway game was nasty. I'm just going to commentate over it. I don't fuck with the sound. Jimmy always aggressive. The entire game completely aggressive. Using his body to bump the defender off. Jimmy pulls up. He had the mid-range going. He had the fadeaway going. He had the drives going. He had the dimes going. There's nothing he didn't have going today. Nothing he did not have going today. You have the dribble handoff play. Duncan Robinson, insane shot maker. I'm kind of cutting in and out real quick because I don't want them to block it. The NBA's been a bitch with the blocking of videos, so my bad on that. Jimmy, look at that. Just attacking. Not shy at all. Putting his body. He sees the lane. He sees that it's not, Davis or LeBron. Who is that? Who did he just attack? JR. Like JR can't guard him. It's like, all right, JR's in the paint. Let me go at him real quick. Yup, in the post. Caruso too small. Caruso, you're a little bit too small, my man. Oh, this game was my favorite. This might have been my favorite basketball game. Like, it might have been my favorite basketball game. As an NBA fan, as a Jimmy Butler fan, this might be my favorite basketball game ever. Jimmy Butler, PSA 10, baby. I can't believe it. So, crazy story with this. I sold one for a decent amount, and then I immediately regretted it. And I was like, fuck, dude, I just have to keep this. So I bought it for, like, slightly less. So, like, it evened out. I basically kept it for the same price without selling it. And I'm so pumped, man. I cannot believe I even sold it in the first place. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get back into these highlights. Jimmy Butler. Yup, Kuzma, what are you doing? Kuzma. In Turkish, we have this phrase. He went to the market. He sent him to the market, baby. Bakkala gitti. Shouts out to the Turkish people watching this. Oh, right there. Even there, he missed his shot. Look at this. Marcus, or Markieff. Markieff, what you doing, my man? Right here, bam. Bam, he's so lost. If Jimmy just bounced that way, easy dunk. But he didn't. If he just took off, that was an easy dunk. But he didn't. He's going to post them. Yup, the crazy fade, bro. Last game, he didn't have the power on the release with these fades. This game, he could do no wrong. Right here, the Olynyk pick and roll finds Crowder, who's cutting back. And Jimmy's so aware. He's been so aware of everything, of every opening, of all the timings on his passes. It's just been remarkable what he's been able to do. Completely remarkable what he's able to do in this game. Jimmy Butler right here. Duncan Robinson creating a distraction with the I think it's pistol action. Kelly Olynyk setting the screen for Duncan Robinson instead of doing what they normally do and using that action. Jimmy Butler goes in and puts LeBron into the basket. Let's go, baby. Bump him. Yup. Get that quick little release floater in there. Tie game. 8:09 remaining. 91-91. Drive and dish. Yes, sir. Did this all game. This game and game 2, drive kick, and he did it at the right times this game. He only didn't shoot once. He only made like the wrong pass once, maybe twice in this game. He wasn't aggressive and like looked for the pass a little too early, but every other time he made the right call. And right here he made the right call to Olynyk, who big game Olynyk, baby. Kelly O. KO? Definitely KO. Right there. The Jimmy KO combination. Too lethal. Yep, the double screen, one rolls, one pops. Easy bucket right there for Kelly Olynyk. Jimmy with the crazy find. Again, you're too small, KCP. You're too small. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is the Lakers, like, why is this such an easy switch? Look at this. Such an easy switch. No effort to have LeBron stay on Jimmy. He's completely down to stay in his spot, not put in the extra effort, and to get the bucket. Down 8 for the Lakers after that bucket. Jimmy Crowder goes to the hole. He's not there. They're not even showing all the times that he's just running down to the rim, getting to the line. That was a whole other aspect. 14 free throw attempts, like I said earlier. That was a whole other aspect to his game. But these are just the buckets. And man, after this, Hero had an and one. This was a fun night, baby. This was a fun night, baby. You in trouble. Hey, I don't know if I'd taunt LeBron, but fuck it, Jimmy. You earned it. You earned it tonight. Taunt away. And we're gonna close it. And we're gonna close this, man. I'm so pumped. Shouts out to all the people watching the basketball content. That's the OG shit that I've been on. The rap shit has kind of taken off a little bit quicker with Harry Mack and all, but this is what I love, man. And this game was insane. This game was insane. Anyway, shouts out. Hit that like if you appreciate the content. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.